corrosive green, the shading Porsche utilizes for points of interest on its jolted autos, doesn't precisely stable naturally amicable. In the wake of driving the new Panamera e-hybrid, you don't generally get a tree-embracing vibe either. Porsche's third endeavor at a gas-electric vehicle utilizes its electric engine to include execution, with natural points of interest like lower fuel utilization and electric just driving thought about rewards. Obviously natural elements are the reason the 2018 Panamera 4 e-hybrid exists, and module half-and-half advantages are no mischance. However, Porsche engineers moved toward the new e-hybrid framework with an objective to upgrade the motor's energy whenever it's dynamic, not to supplant interior burning yield with juice. This is a takeoff from most mixtures, including the last Panamera e-hybrid. In the past module Panamera, second in the ancestry, 3 conditions must be met before any electric power was included. The auto was in sport mode, you squeezed the quickening agent more than 80% of the way and you squeezed through that movement rapidly enough. You needed to truly need it, and the framework needed to offer it to you. Porsche's new e-hybrid framework gets the boosting procedure utilized on the 918 Spyder. Hit the throttle in anything other than electric just e-power mode and you get a mix of motor and engine control. Rather than the old Aisin programmed transmission that was interesting to the last e-hybrid, the new auto utilizes a variant of the 8-speed double-grip transmission utilized on all different Panameras. All-wheel drive is presently standard, henceforth the 4 in the name, to speak to more snow staters, while before just back drive was offered because of bundling requirements, there wasn't sufficient space for the front driveshaft on the energized Panamera. Transmission swap aside, it's a similar fundamental powertrain setup in this Panamera, with an electric engine sitting between the motor and trans. That electric engine is currently more capable and battery limit is up by about half, from 9.4 kWh to 14.1, however the new battery measures the same as the old one. A full charge takes 12.5 hours at 120 volts, or 2.4 hours in the event that you have the discretionary 7.2 kilowatts onboard charger and a 240 volt hookup. On the European test cycle, it returns around 32 miles of electric just driving. The e-hybrid's motor contributes an indistinguishable measure of energy from a standard Panamera 4 single-turbo 3.0-liter V6, 330 drive and 331 pound-feet of torque, yet it's a 2.9-liter twin-turbo 6 rather, a detuned form of the Panamera 4's motor. Truly, 2 distinct motors with a similar yield appraisals is abnormal. With the electric engine figured in, the e-hybrid powertrain puts out 462 HP and 516 lb-ft, increments of 46 HP and 81 lb-ft in the course of the last e-hybrid. Envision them written in acid green, in light of the fact that these aren't control levels you generally connect with crossbreeds. What's more, with those changes, the new e-hybrid is faster than previously. For whatever length of time that there's charge left in the battery, it will beat the lighter Panamera 4 out of a quickening battle, hitting 60 miles per hour in 4.4 seconds contrasted with 5.0 for a Panamera 4 with dispatch control and 5.2 seconds for the active e-hybrid. The Sport Chrono bundle is standard on every one of the 2018 e-hybrids, which implies dispatch control goes ahead every one also. On a dispatch control begin, the e-hybrid gives the commonplace sentiment having your inward organs modified for a minute, however after the underlying hit of increasing speed there's, where it feels like the complex powertrain slowly inhales, changes up a gear, resets its electric engine, and afterward proceeds on. It's not terrible, simply extraordinary. Game and Sport Plus keep the motor on, both to protect electric charge for when full power is asked for and to give the fastest reaction. We didn't discover much requirement for either mode in typical driving, rather wanting to hit the sport response catch in the focal point of the mode dial for a 20-second burst of the powertrain's complete consideration and afterward giving the auto a chance to unwind once more into whichever mode it was in earlier. Game response is additionally compelling in awakening travelers, who may have a harder time unwinding again into their own past mode. Air suspension is standard on the mixture, and the auto rides and steers much like the other Panamera models. The additional weight of the half-breed segments is scarcely felt much of the time. There's none of the shiver over knocks or transitional move you get with some littler battery-filled autos, to a limited extent on the grounds that the Panamera is moderately huge and its battery generally light.